My name is Shuvie Williams. I am your health, wellness, and fitness accountability coach, and I help you reach your goals by holding you accountable for reaching them. And one way I do that is through these awesome motivational messages. So this is my first motivational message in a very long time. So I have come here to first of all say Happy New Year to everyone. I know we're about 2 weeks into the new year. So Happy New Year to everyone. But I did want to kind of give you a couple tips on what you can do. You know, usually at the beginning of the new year, everybody is on the healthy eating, working out bandwagon, and we're in it to win it, and we're gonna do it this year. We're not gonna give up. But what I want to talk to you about today is what happens if you do slip up. What happens if you do fall down? What happens if you do get off track? Even at the beginning of the year, we're 2 weeks in. There are some people that have already been like, forget it, I'm not doing it. I'll try it next year. So one of the things that I did on January 1st, I do believe, no, January 4th, I did, I'm doing a 30-day sugar detox. So I'm going to kind of use my own example of what you do when you fall down. So I started the 30-day sugar detox. And what a lot of you will probably notice is that when you decide to make a change, if it's exercise or if it's changing the way you eat, well, definitely with the change the way you eat, you may begin to have headaches. Your body is, going through a detox because you've decided to change the way you eat. You're not going to be eating as much fried foods, not as much sugar. Maybe you're cutting back on caffeine. You're doing all these things and you're cutting back, and your body is going to respond to that. And so for the 30-day sugar detox, there are a group of us that are doing it. They're doing great and excellent. And so one of the things that happened during this 30 days, my husband's birthday was January the 13th. So I had been doing good. I hadn't eaten any junk food. I hadn't eaten any sweets, although I wanted to. Let me make that clear. I wanted to eat some. But I said, you know what? I'm going to really stick to this as much as I possibly can. So that's what I did. I was determined, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. And so the first 2 weeks, I've lost weight just because I'm not eating any sugar and I'm not eating any junk food. So of course it's going to work. Well, for his birthday, I decided, should I have cake and ice cream and like kind of get off the little meal plan I'm on, or should I stick with the meal plan and don't eat any sugar and stay the 30 days, right? So just tough it out and don't worry about his birthday. Well, the truth of the matter is I did A. So I decided I was going to eat cake, no ice cream. I was going to eat cake, and then I had some Jamaican food. So that had it had a little sweetness to it. And I probably could taste the sweetness because I hadn't been eating any. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to come off. I had ginger ale to drink. I had carrot cake. I had also the Jamaican food, right? Which really wasn't that bad, but the amount of sodium that was probably in it. It came with a sauce. I had cabbage. I also had peas and rice, and this chicken that was not fried. I ate that. I had like a few gummy bears because I only did that at dinner. The rest of the day, I ate on plan. So here's the outcome of that. So let's just call that my fall down. I purposely fell down. And a lot of times I heard someone say, Dion mentioned to me in a meeting that we were having, and someone that she knows said, it's not a cheat, it's a choice, right? It's not a cheat, it's a choice. I thought, oh my God, that is so powerful. So it's not that you're having a cheat day or a cheat meal. It's that you choose to do that. You choose to eat those foods, and it's a choice that you make. So I chose to do that. And so the outcome of that is this. I ate that cake and it was good, and I drank that soda, and now I've introduced sugar back into my body. So you know what happened? Oh my gosh, I started craving sugar again, right? So I started craving sugar. Now here's the thing. I have not gone back to eating it, and I just want you guys to know. So if you fall down when it comes to eating, right? You say, oh my God, I fell down. Maybe you ate a burger. Maybe you ate something you weren't supposed to eat, right? But you fell down. It's okay. Just get back up. Normally what happens is the problem is that we fall down and we don't get back up. We quit. So I'm not going to quit just because I had the cake for his birthday. I know, Tasha, because you left that thing in that freezer. So Tasha had, in our group, she had filmed that she was in the store and there was this dessert in the freezer. She decided not to buy it. So for my husband's birthday, I bought one slice of cake for each of us, so we wouldn't have cake sitting around the house. So I got back up and I got back on track, but here's the thing. I have definitely been craving wanting to eat sugar. Now, we have different things in our house. Sugar, right, like Snicker bars, gummy bears, Hershey bars. I have all kinds of stuff. And I had gotten to the point to where I didn't even want it. I wasn't craving it. I was fine with it sitting out. It doesn't bother me any. But the day I celebrated my husband's birthday, yeah, it's been downhill since then. But again, I have not given up. I have not gone back off track, and I've stayed on track. So here's the thing. Even if you have, at this point, we're 2 weeks into the new year and you've fallen down, guess what? It is time to get back up. No one ever said that this journey was going to be easy. Do you know how people reach their goals? You guys have seen people say, oh, here's where I started. I was 250 pounds. Now I'm 160. Do you know how they make it there? They make it there because they didn't give up. Maybe they did fall down. They fell down a few times. Maybe there were days they did not work out when they probably should have. Maybe there was days where they drank stuff they weren't supposed to drink. Maybe they had good days with water and bad days with water. It's all a journey. So just remember that if you fall down, number one, don't beat yourself up, right? You made a choice to eat or drink or have whatever it is that you were having, and that's fine. It satisfied whatever it was at that time. But when you do that, don't beat yourself up. You just say, okay, I ate that thing, and now I'm going to get back on track. And yes, and sometimes it will be hard to get back on track, but that's what you have to do. You have to fight for what you want, right? If your weight loss is important for you, and if your weight loss is important to you, if your health is important to you, if getting off of different types of medication is important to you, if you have children and you feel like I can't play with my kids or my grandkids because I have no energy, I'm all out of breath, if that's important to you, guess what? Then you use those things for motivation for when you do fall down, you get back up. You get back up. Now, one of the other things that can be very discouraging that does cause people to stop is the scale. I am going to challenge you this one thing. Throw the scale away. If you feel like the scale is causing so many issues, like you step on the scale and your weight is going up and it's down and it's up again and it's up some more, right? Throw that thing away. I tell my clients, I tell the ladies in the 30-day fitness group, I tell them, I say, look, take your measurements and take your photos. Why? Because when you are working out and you start increasing muscle, guess what? Body fat will start to leave. But here's the thing. 5 pounds of fat and 5 pounds of muscle is 5 pounds. Muscle does way more than fat. What happens is fat takes up more room in your body. So you may gain, like you might have 5 pounds of muscle, right? And maybe you picked up some muscle mass. Maybe you picked up like 5 pounds of muscle mass. But if you lose 5 pounds of fat, guess what? The number on the scale is not going to change. What will change is this, the way your clothes fit, right? So the way your clothes fit is what's going to change, right? And that's what you want to see. You want your clothes to start getting too big regardless of what the number on the scale says. So don't let the scale deter you either. Either take your weight once a month or just throw that thing out and take your measurements. Photos are excellent because the progress, right, will show you how well you're doing. And then you visually get to see, oh my gosh, I was like 180 when I started, and then like 3 months from now, right, I'm 170, but the pictures show a completely different thing, right? Like, wow, or your clothes are really way too big. So don't focus on the number on the scale, right? How about trying to get into a certain size clothes? How about that? Like, let's say you're a 20, but you want to get into, maybe the first size is 18. I'm going to get into an 8. I'm going to get into an 18. You get to an 18. Maybe the next size is 16. You say, okay, that's as far as I want to go is a 16. You get into a 16. Right, so here's the thing. Here's the difference between muscle and fat. Just so you guys get an idea. You can have someone weighing 150 pounds and another person weighing 150 pounds, right? One person has more fat, one person has lean muscle, right? Less fat. But they both weigh 150. One person could be in a size 10, while the other person could be in a size 4. The person in the size 10 has more body fat at 150 than the person in the size 4 at 150. Does that make sense? Right? So you could be in a size 4, somebody could be in a size 10, and both of you weigh the same weight, except the person in the 4 is a lot smaller than the person in the 10. So get out of the mindset that the scale is always right, because it's not. What you see in the mirror, right, are inches, not a number on the scale. So think about that. But anyway, so if you've already fallen down, it is time to get back up and get back on track. So what can you do? Number one, I did I had oh, my brain, because I have a headache right now, but I had a group, we did a talk on Clubhouse today. It was about healthy eating tips. But number one, one of the most important things you can do when it comes to your weight loss journey is drink plenty of water and liquid. Not only drinking plenty of water, but also eat plenty of foods that are water-based, right? That's gonna help you to stay hydrated. It's gonna help you to stay full. That's gonna help you to go to the bathroom and release those toxins out of your body, right? And it will help you to lose weight. So one of the tips that one of the speakers gave, they said, when you first wake up in the morning, drink 16 ounces of water. They said, keep water by your bed. One person had water under their bed. These are tips that I had to take for myself because I struggle with water. So they said, have water close by. One person said, I tell my clients, drink 16 in the morning, drink 16 at lunch, and then drink 16 at dinner, right? So if you have trouble with drinking water, break it down throughout the day. Someone else said, you can make it into a game. Like, okay, so I have a 32-ounce bottle of water. So if I can drink this 32-ounce bottle of water by lunchtime, then I'm going to get a manicure, right? Or I'm going to put $5 into a jar, and maybe every time you hit that 32, maybe you put $1 in the jar, and every time you hit the 32 ounces, now you have money for something else, right? Not for food, but maybe you want to buy you some workout pants. Maybe you want to buy you some workout gear or workout equipment, right? Or maybe you save up for a watch, whatever it is. Maybe you want to go get a photo shoot, right? Whatever it is. So maybe if you struggle with water, then every time you hit your goal, then you place $1 or $5 into a jar, and then you save up for so much money, and then now you have a reward for reaching the goal. The other thing is, it's always better to cook at home. So you guys get an opportunity to season your food as you would like. And my tip is I have an air fryer and I use it probably every single day. But air fryers, especially if you're new, air fryers are great to help cut back on all of the fried foods you used to eat. Excuse me, right? So all the fried foods you used to eat. So now you can fix that in a healthier way. And that will help to satisfy some of those cravings you may have for the healthy food. So you guys, I will be back this year doing more motivational videos. So I am going to make a promise to y'all. My motivational videos are going to be on Saturdays at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. on Saturdays is going to be my motivational videos. So you guys be on the lookout for that. If you happen to miss the video, it will also be on my YouTube channel, LBX Fitness. So make sure you guys head over to LBX Fitness, subscribe to my YouTube channel, just in case you miss the motivational message for the day. All right, you guys, have an awesome day. Make sure you get enough sleep. And don't forget, if you fall down, although we're two weeks into the new year, even if you've fallen down, it is time to get back up. Maybe our next talk will be about time management and how you fit working in right? How you fit working into a busy schedule. All right, y'all, have an awesome day. Make sure you visit my website, www.lbxfitness.com, for your free offer. Also, head over to YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, LBX Fitness. I will see you guys in the next motivation video. Y'all have an awesome night. Bye, everybody.
Keep pushing on. Things are gonna get better.